Watch out, Hollywood. Al Sharpton is coming for you. Sharpton's calling an emergency meeting in Tinseltown next week over what he says is the lack of, quote, diversity in the Oscar nominations. But is that the whole story? We are proud to have National Review film critic Armand White joining us today in studio. Mr. White, thanks a lot for coming on.
Glad to be here, Tucker.
So this is about Selma, and Sharpton's contention is, though the picture was nominated for Best Picture, it was still snubbed.
Yeah. Well, Sharpton's wrong in this case, and I really wish people would take the word snub out of their Oscar vocabulary. There's no such thing as a snub. There are 500 films released every year. Not all of them can be nominated.
Yes.
Therefore, it can't be a snub.
Is this a good movie? I haven't seen it.
Nah, it's a mediocre, disingenuous film. One of the poorer films of the year. And I kind of hate, as a film critic, I hate the fact that there are better films that people are not talking about.
Huh. Wait, but this got nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, and which is a bit more than it deserved, so people should be satisfied with that, I say. But there are better films, as a film critic, I got to say, there are better films that people have missed and should be talking about, especially better films about African-American experience.
Okay, now you write about films for a living, but Al Sharpton is also a film critic, so I want to read his take on this right now.
Okay.
And I'm quoting, "In the time of Staten Island and Ferguson, to have one of the most shut-out Oscar nights in recent memory is something that is incongruous. The only category we are well represented in is Best Picture nomination, and it's a movie about blacks being shut out of society, and now we're shut out of Hollywood." Do you know what that means?
I don't know. It sounds like overstatement to me.
Okay.
And really, I'm surprised that Al Sharpton, of all people, isn't standing up for the movie about James Brown. The film Get On Up, that starred the great actor Chadwick Boseman, that's a performance that should have been nominated and wasn't. Al Sharpton, of all people, who considers himself a James Brown acolyte, should be speaking up for that film.
Al Sharpton not only worked for James Brown as his road manager, cut an album with James Brown, he married James Brown backup singer. So, like, there's a James Brown connection, but he's not mentioning that. Why?
Probably because there's no publicist behind all of this, and I think this all has to do with publicity and with the dreadful forces of political correctness that he's responding to. He's not really responding to to movies or the Oscars as art.
It's not about art, it's about money. Do you think Hollywood's going to pay him off, as so many other industries have?
I wouldn't be surprised, actually. It tends to work that way. It tends to work that way.
How distressing. So your call, Armand White, is the James Brown movie. If you really are interested in seeing diversity in Hollywood, that's the film.
If you're interested in diversity, if you're interested in film as art, as movies as entertainment, James Brown film is the one to talk about, not Selma.
Fantastic.
Selma's no fun.
What a revolutionary thought, the idea that you would assess movies on their own terms as art and entertainment.
As art and entertainment, which most people do care about until the forces of political correctness spoil the day again.
Armand White. I'm going to start, I don't even watch movies. I'm going to start reading your movie reviews.
Please do.
Thank you.
All right.
Great to see you.